Tigers looking to keep it rolling. One of the hottest teams to start the season, going on the road after a big win against Arkansas, and we get our first look at this Memphis offense. Made some hard runs in the win against Arkansas, set to throw on first down. Dialing up a deep shot, and it's caught. Big play. Lewis dials it to Bryce Dorsey.
And FAU is usually the team that likes to throw the ball down the field, so Memphis want to give them a taste of their own medicine, going with a deep shot.
Duosier makes a cut, has the first down for Memphis, and is spun out of bounds. 11 touchdowns, only 2 field goals. They've come away with points every time they've taken a trip inside the 20. Lewis trying to keep it going. Diving in. Touchdown, Brendan Lewis.
18-yard touchdown run.
Picking up where he left off against Arkansas. Take this much time in between plays, and they're still going to snap it with more than 15 seconds left on the play clock. Veltkamp taking a shot right on the money. Deep downfield, picks out his top target, Easton Messer. Veltkamp on a 3rd and 8. Good pocket, nobody open though. Throws on the run. It's caught for an Owls first down.
Messer even a little bit earlier in that play, but he was able to keep it alive and find him late.
Pressure comes, pass over the middle, it's caught. Jay-Sean Platt all the way to the 5. And FAU is in business for the middle. They hurry to the line on a 1st and goal. Trying to punch it in. Veltkamp trying to do it with his legs. 6'6", reaching for the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, FAU. Caden Veltkamp
That line. Yeah, they are going to take a look at this.
The ruling of a touchdown is under further review.
Looks short.
I think that elbow looks like it's down before it crosses.
It's Kamari Wilson who flies in.
They're like an outfit likes to throw the ball around a lot.
After review, the runner was short of the goal line. It will be 2nd and goal at the half-yard line.
They want to try to punch in a touchdown here.
Veltkamp pulls the bootleg, dives, he's in! Touchdown, Caden Veltkamp!
Jay, Veltkamp is not a powerful runner, maybe not even a fast runner, but here is where that 6'6" frame helps out. He just reaches out from about the 4-yard line.
Lewis set to throw. Nobody open, decides to tuck and run again. Green grass in front of him. Finally bottled up in the secondary after a long gain of 13.
Kick this thing.
Far from a gimme, though. This is a 52-yard attempt. Spedic sends it flying into the Boca Raton night sky and drills it. Just enough on it. How many will the Owls send on a 3rd and 10? They send 6. Lewis in trouble. Down he goes.
And Jay, you nailed it. They lined up 6 and they brought him. Both those linebackers in the B gaps. That was a good job there of just creating a one-on-one matchup on the outside.
Veltkamp throws over the middle out of the backfield. It's Sands. FAU has kept the ball on the ground a lot more tonight than they have in the previous 3 games to start the season. What do they do here on a 4th and 2? Veltkamp throws, it's caught! First down, FAU, Michael Kirsch, the tight end. This accepts the penalty, so a repeat of 1st and goal, this time from the 10-yard line. Veltkamp hands it off. Jay-Sean Platt showing off the speed, untouched. Touchdown, FAU.
Has some tremendous speed. They bring him on the jet sweep from right to left, hand that ball off, and gone to the outside, outrunning 3 white jerseys.
On the ground game that punches it in for the touchdown. We've got a fake here. Nelms, nowhere he could go with it, a bobbled snap, had to turn it into a fake. And usually they run the football himself or hand it off, and he hasn't had many snaps with Brendan Lewis being so reliable. Maiden takes it himself, drilled and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
This game, Memphis has watched this tape all week about the throws they're going to do, the route combinations. Right now they're running the ball.
Quick snap, Veldkamp has the first down, slides, and a flag flies in. Kamari Wilson made contact with Veldkamp.
Wish it were different because this is a hard thing to do. You got a 6'6" quarterback running right at you here.
Second down.
Veldkamp set to throw, surveys, drills one over the middle. It's caught for another Owls first down. Platt Italy is known for being ultra aggressive on fourth down, but decides on a 4th and 5. They will settle for the field goal attempt with Garrison Smith from 27 yards. He puts it straight through. First down and more. DeWosier with a big hole into FAU territory.
You must have a guy in every gap. They didn't there. He made a big run.
They go back to DeWosier, breaks the tackle into the FAU secondary, spinning inside the 20. Big run by Greg DeWosier.
And this offensive line, they just lean on you, and then as this game goes on, this stable of running backs starts breaking tackles.
Usually when you're the defensive team in a 2-minute drill,
FAU looks like it's going to bring some pressure.
Pressure comes, Lewis throws, right on the money. First down, Memphis. Cortez Braham with the biggest catch of the night.
They go trips to the top, isolate Braham on the bottom.
Touchdown, Memphis. Greg DeWosier bulldozes his way in for a Tigers touchdown.
And then they go back to their bread and butter, which is the run game. Just an absolutely soul-sucking drive.
What did you spend the most time on during your bye week? He said the third quarter. Veldkamp finds a lane. First down, Florida Atlantic. The bye week paying off. Caden Veldkamp, a gain of 20.
I guarantee on the Memphis game plan for stopping Caden Veldkamp, it didn't say much or anything at all about respecting his running ability.
Veldkamp looks that way, throws that way, but it's the other target, and it's a first down FAU from last year, so it's a whole new unit. And he just spoke so highly of the way they're able to learn on the fly, both in practice and in games. A good punt. And Florida Atlantic pins it at the 1-yard line. Logan Lupo and the Owls special teams unit back in Memphis to their own 1-yard line. That's where the Tigers will have the ball when we come back. Hand off to DeWosier. It's a foot race. Nobody in front of him. Greg DeWosier is gone. 90-yard touchdown.
Touchdown, Memphis.
And it belongs to Greg DeWosier.
You see they pull the guard around and he goes right up the middle, absolutely untouched. A backbreaker for FAU. This thing is turning fast on them.
The defense delivers there for Sloviak and the Owls faithful. Much needed sack. Play action. Veldkamp going for it all. Home run ball. It's caught. Easton Messer right on the money by Veldkamp. And FAU is in the red zone.
And Messer came open very early. I'm thinking to myself, throw the ball, look, he's wide open. In the modern world of college football.
Veldkamp trying to punch it in. Throws a line drive, and it's caught by Platt. Sets up a 3rd and manageable after the gain of 6. Now, there was a missed extra point earlier in this game on a bobbled hold. That hold is down. It's good. And Garrison Smith swings his leg through it for an easy 3. College football fans, who would be the group of 5 team headed in to week 5 to represent in the college football playoff? Memphis would be the most likely answer. Sutton Smith, who's been quiet so far tonight, explodes there on first down. Here's Sutton Smith, blown up in the backfield.
Sutton Smith, the ball carrier.
Najon Barber.
Same thing, looks like man coverage on the outside.
Lewis floats it to the end zone. Jump ball. It's caught. Touchdown, Memphis.
Memphis.
Cortez Braham won the jump ball, and the Tigers strike for a touchdown to start the fourth quarter.
To Cortez Braham.
There was man coverage. He looks to the outside. He likes the matchup. Cortez Braham on Therese Reed. Ball perfectly thrown, back shoulder throw.
Career, Marshawn Lynch was the toughest guy to tackle. Proctor's got an extra 200 pounds on him.
Easily.
FAU trying to ignite this offense, trailing 31-19. Brendan Lewis is one of them. Fifth-year senior quarterback on a 3rd and 7. Didn't see the pressure coming. Ball's free. Scooped up. Taken down inside the 20. It was Leon Hart Jr. shot in and punched it free.
Scoop.
And what a moment for Johnson, who picked it up after Hart's heroics there. Johnson is a Memphis native. Terrell gets the carry, trying to plow his way in, and this time the touchdown will stand. Terrell left no doubt on a hard, punishing run.
A critical strip. And not just that, they turn it into points. Terrell punches it in the end zone. We got a ball game here in Boca.
2nd and 8. Lewis throws over the middle. It's caught. Cortez Braham, and he's gone. Touchdown, Memphis. 73-yard strike.
Brendan Lewis.
Lewis went right back to his top target, Braham, and it's a 73-yard touchdown, an immediate answer. Ryan Silverfield's team to make it a 2-possession game again.
And they brought some pressure. Safety blitz. Dylan Williams comes off the offense's left side. That means there's nobody back deep. And a great throw. Cortez Braham, his right-hand man, and just absolutely silences.
Certainly doing that, going for it on their own 24-yard line. Feldkamp, empty set, tosses it, and it falls incomplete. And the Tigers defense delivers again. Kamari Wilson knocked it away from Easton Messer. And Memphis takes over at the Owls 24. Going to go for the 25-yard field goal attempt now. This only makes it a 15-point lead, which is still a 2-possession game.
Two-possession game, and I mean, this really plays into the hands of FAU because they're an outfit that scores quickly.
The Tigers have really separated themselves down the stretch. Big hole opens up. The Memphis run game continues to be the star of the show. The late flag thrown.
And what I talked about at the beginning of the game, Jay, that creating new gaps. Other teams are going to make plays. They're going to get some momentum, but can you shut that down and keep playing your game? Memphis does just that.
And the Tigers finish FAU off with another Greg DeWosier touchdown. Uniform in their 25-year history.
He just needs some help in Cincinnati.
Assad Wasim on the return out of his own end zone. Ball's loose, and Memphis falls on it at the 15. It's going to be Tigers football as the miscues continue to pile up on FAU in this fourth quarter.
They have time in that bye to try a bunch of different things, a lot of fear of the unknown, and they absolutely came in here and took care of business.
And Ryan Silverfield dials up another touchdown. Brendan Lewis untouched into the end zone. There is a flag down.
Personal foul. Hands to the face. Defense, number 7. The 15-yard penalty will be assessed on the kickoff. It's a touchdown.
So the touchdown stands for Brendan Lewis, and Memphis goes over 50 on the night.
Tough opponent. They run that option stuff, so that won't be an easy one.
That'll be Owls against Owls in a mascot battle. Memphis moves on to host Tulsa. 5-0 for the first time since 2019. They take care of business on the road and win it 55-26. What a start to the season for Ryan Silverfield to this Memphis program.
You want this, you got that. No way, watch them walk right past you. Run fast while you have the chance. Don't stop.